Welcome back. News of former Senator Tim Johnson's passing left his former staffers heartbroken.
But it's also allowed them to reflect on his lifetime of dedication to public service. KELOLAND's Carly Phillips shares some memories.
To me, that in a time when we're talking about...
To many, Tim Johnson was a fighter when it came to public service. His former state director, Sharon Boyson, would agree.
He would meet with mayors, county commissions, you name it, sheriffs. He met with everybody, and he listened well. And then we would come back, and he would know what to do with that information.
But Johnson wouldn't credit his success all on his own.
Many times, people would come up to him at the state fair and say, "You did this for me." And he goes, "That's great, glad it worked out." And then he goes, "Sharon, our staff did that."
That's because his role as senator was just as important as his role as a supporter. Boyson described him as the neighbor next door.
Tim went to staffers' weddings, the funerals of their parents. Every old staffer would bring their children in to meet him.
And that's exactly part of Brian and Sarah Jennings' story. Both working for Johnson is where their family began.
To have him at our wedding was a source of pride, I know, for both of us, because we were very proud to work for Senator Johnson. And then just to have him get to meet Cassidy and Dylan when they were born put huge smiles on our faces.
Even when Brian and I moved back to South Dakota, they made it a priority to keep in touch, to stay involved in our lives, to check in, and to even find time out of their crazy busy schedules to come meet both of our kids when they were itty bitty babies.
Making this farewell far from easy.
It's just so sad because we really have lost such an incredible leader for South Dakota, and the impact he's had on the state, but also on me. It's been pretty amazing. Sorry.
I'm just very happy that he's resting in peace now.
Carly Phillips, KELOLAND News.
The late senator's funeral begins 8 minutes now, and people are starting to file into the church.
Yeah, we can take one more live look here inside our Savior's Lutheran Church. We know the dignitaries are up front on the left side of your screen there, and we expect that the funeral is going to get underway here shortly in about 8 minutes or so.
It's time for a quick break now. We will continue our coverage of the funeral for former Senator Tim Johnson when we come back.